Croft for the second round of the Privilege Insurance GT Championship. Now this is one of the 3 Hero series in the new Power Tour package of motorsport that also includes the National Saloons and British Formula 3s. And we're going to start today's programme by taking a look at that National Saloon race that was earlier on. Here's Martin Haven.
Leaden skies, a cold spring morning, but stuntman Gary Rothwell did his best to warm up the crowd. He was followed by the City of Coventry corps of drums and the branching school cheerleaders. Not the weather to be out and about in a short leotard. Brian Lacombe provided aerial exhibitions as Danny Eves, the winner of Thruxton, busied himself on pole position, carrying success ballast after that win in round 1. Alongside him, his teammates Tony Rokkanen, 4th at Thruxton after a monster rallycross excursion. Gavin Piper's Alpha was wheeled off the grid losing oil. The mechanics reckoned it was a leaking steering box and sent him out to get on with it. Roger Myrne waiting for the start, 6th on the grid. Away he goes, great start from Myrne, controls the wheel spin superbly, passes the pole man, just Tony Rokkanen's yellow Peugeot ahead of him now. Roger Myrne thinking about the inside line. Toby Massini and Matt Kelly side by side behind him as they go into the first corner. There's contact, off goes Matt Kelly's Nissan. Oh, superb, rejoins, misses the tyre bales and comes on right behind Massini in 4th place. So Rokkanen the Finn leads for Peugeot, Myrne the Norwegian in 2nd for Peugeot, the Italian Massini in 3rd, Britain's Matt Kelly in 4th place as the field streams through. And that's Roger Mines, he's lost it. Oh, and Simon Stebbings in the Escort gets hit as Mines spins back across the track. Big damage on the left-hand side of Stebbings. Matt Kelly looking down the inside of Toby Massini for 3rd. Oh, as they go through the camera shot, you can't quite see if there was contact or not, but Brian Ward made contact with someone there. Looks as though Mines is undoing the seatbelts. Yep, he's out of the car and out of the race already on lap 1. Rokkanen leads from Mearns, from Kelly. Simon Harrison, the reigning champion, with Toby Massini running wide. Oh, Tom Boardman, the teenage driver in the pink machine, holds on to his Peugeot, but only just. Riding with Dave Allen in the Honda. Does he get to the apex? Yes, so no one inside him. Chasing the Alpha right ahead, and Tom Boardman's pink Peugeot. Oh, and someone's up on the grass, and so is Allen. My goodness me, ran very wide there out of Sunny too. Here is Rokkanen with Myrne right behind him. Matt Kelly in 3rd, Massini and Harrison battling with Danny Eves. Almost 3 wide as they come down into the hairpin. Harrison, the reigning champion in his new Ford Focus, just 1 race old, holds them off. Has Massini got a good run behind him in the Honda though? Danny Eves shaping up to make a pass. Here comes Allen, passes Boardman. Oh, he's got no gears. Or he's got a gear, but he can't change gear. Waving to the team as he goes past the pits. Engine on the rev limiter, that sounds like a clutch problem. Past him goes Brian Ward. Oh, he's lost it. Unbelievable. Brian Ward goes past, loses control of the car. Where's he going to come back on? Oh no! Right in the middle of the field, and somehow he just stops as he hits the tarmac. My goodness, narrow escape. Rokkanen, Myrne, Kelly, they're the breakaway 3. Harrison, Eves and Massini, the next trio, and that's going to be a fierce battle. Danny Eves from pole, down in 4th place, carrying slightly more weight now as a result of winning at Thruxton. So that won't help the handling, braking or acceleration of his car. But he's giving Simon Harrison something to think about. Well, Simon Harrison won last year's championship in the Honda, courtesy of building up a big advantage at the start of the season, because by the end of the year, the Peugeots were all dominant. Now Eves goes down the inside, the doors open and Massini goes through as well. The young Italian goes past Harrison. 3 Peugeots now in the top 4, and it's only Matt Kelly in the Nissan there that is a non-Peugeot in a podium position. Massini looking very sideways here. Italian teenager new to racing in the UK. He's certainly made his mark in these opening couple of races in the National Saloon Championship. Black and yellow flag being shown by the officials. Now that's like a full course yellow. Means that the race leader will slow down and bring the race under control as if there was a safety car out on the track. And here's why this first lap excursion through the chicane of Richard Mines in car number 11. Okay till there, but contact with Simon Stebbings means 2 heavily damaged cars at the side of the circuit, and the marshals need the race to slow down so they can recover them. 16-year-old Tom Boardman out of the race with a fuel problem, the car coughing and banging, and he's obviously very, very unhappy with that. But a great early showing from him. On board with Matt Kelly now, chasing the 2 Peugeots, and he's got another one behind him. Don't forget, when he looks in the mirrors, he can see Danny Eves getting closer. Kelly, a one-make racer, joined in the championship last year for a couple of races in a BMW, finding the Nissan much more competitive here. And look at that, he's right behind Roger Mern. Matt Kelly looking to the inside. He made a move here earlier on. Very, very late. And Toby Massini spins, hits Mern. Mern hits Eves. Off they go. Well, Roger Mern facing the wrong way on the grass down at Tower. Oh, very, very slippery indeed, the wet grass. Trying to find some traction. There is Danny Eves, so he'll rejoin ahead of him, but behind just about everybody else. Matt Kelly ahead of Tony Räikkönen. Kelly leads the race. Simon Harrison third, Toby Massini in fourth place, and where are our other spinners all the way down the field here? Well, there's Gavin Piper without his power steering. Replay now with Roger Mern. Roger Mern trying to guard down the inside. Oh, and there is the bang. Just as we were watching Matt Kelly take the lead from third place. Well, Dave Allen in the pits.
Oh, yeah. This clutch is
Sounds like a clutch problem to me then. Kelly leading from Räikkönen. Well, now this really is a turn-up. Matt Kelly looked very feisty indeed in the Nissan. What can Tony Räikkönen do about it? Right on his back bumper as we come out of Sunny, riding with the fin, down the inside. Locks the brakes going in. Will he hold on to it? I think he will. Matt Kelly's coming back at him though. Riding with Kelly. Down to the hairpin we go. They're just about to finish the lap and come back past the pits, and here is Dave Allen.
Hi.
You're not looking very happy.
No, clutch has gone on the car. Clutch was dragging from the start. As soon as the green light went, just slipping, I was going backwards. Carry on, I'm just going to burn it all out and that'll be a lot more damage, so.
Back with Roger Mern, now trying to pick up some places, down into Tower. Oh my goodness, he's been hit again! Oh, and by somebody else. Well, that's Brian Ward going around the outside there as what's left of Roger Mern's Peugeot rolls backwards in a cloud of tyre smoke. And Danny Eves off the track as well. Well, how did that all come about? Hard to tell from the onboard. Roger Mern once more back on track, but so far away now from the second place that he had earlier on. Simon Harrison under pressure from Toby Massini. Massini, four wheels on the grass going down the inside. Incredible stuff from the Italian. Running down to Tower. Harrison in third in the Ford. Massini in fourth in the Honda. A little bit more under control, under braking there, mercifully. Brian Ward looks like a right front puncture. Damage on the right front of his car. Riding now with Matt Kelly in second place. Tony Räikkönen ahead of him. Last corner, no chance to take the Peugeot here. Kelly will have to be happy with second place. As the Finn motors ahead, it's 2 wins from 2 starts for Peugeot. Eves at Thruxton, Räikkönen here at Croft. Kelly in second place ahead of reigning champion Simon Harrison, Massini, Ferriers Alpha and Andrews in a second Ford Focus. And that's the way the championship looks after 2 races.
It's so cold today, it's quite hard to get any temperature in the tires, and it makes it a bit slippy every now and then, so we had to drive full all the time and couldn't ease off a bit.
And race winner here, Tony Räikkönen with his...
Well done to Tony Räikkönen on a fine victory in a very eventful race. Now it's the turn of GTs. For many, the TVR here was the star of the GT race at Thruxton. It had just taken the lead in the race when it came to grief. And earlier this week they were here testing with a very special driver.
Grand Prix commentator Martin Brundle runs a TVR dealership in his native Kings Lynn, and he was very keen to try out the new Speed 12. It's a long way from the Formula One machinery he used to race and the sophisticated Le Mans cars he's moved on to more recently.
A real beast to drive. It's great. It's what that sort of racing, GT or sports car racing is all about. That, I think, more power than grip is what it's all about. They look great. They're really aggressive looking cars, and they haven't got loads and loads of downforce to make them appear as if they're on rails. So I think it makes good racing.
Martin barely had time to form an impression of the car before the engine let go. Probably a long-term result of that rallycross at Thruxton. It meant the team would have a lot of work to do before the forthcoming race weekend.
So to find out how the TVR gets on in round 2, join us in a couple of minutes after the break.